Alrighty, good morning everybody, and welcome to another Swish stream with Steven. I am Steven, my team is Swish Gaming. If you enjoy the content that you see today, please give us a follow on YouTube at The Swish Gaming YT, Twitter The Swish Gaming, Facebook The Swish Gaming, and Twitch The Swish Gaming. Today we are going to get back to one more league of Modern-Obosh. We'll see how this goes. Today I'm going to try 4 Monastery Swiss Spears, no Chandras. We're going back to 4 light up the stage. Last league we did 3 Chandra, 3 light, 2 Swiss Spears. And again, the deck just felt a little more clunky than I would like it to. So we're just going to a full set of Swiss Spears. I want 1-drops more often. I want to trigger Spectacle on light up the stage more often without having to throw burn spells at people's face, because typically that's not how you want to play burn spells in this deck. You want to use them to control the board. So we're going to see how that works, and then after that, we're going to move over to another variation of prowess, a kind of similar build to what I played in Minneapolis to that top 4 finish, but we're going to try a slight white splash for a couple prismatic endings in the main deck, as well as 4 copies of Wear Tear in the sideboard, because I think with the popularity of Amulet after this weekend, I'm really going to want a set of Wear Tears, and Wear Tear is also good against other decks, such as Hammer. So it'll be cool to have that. It'll be good to have access to Prismatic Ending, because it gives me not only an answer to Chalice, but also an answer to Pro Red cards, which the deck, you know, I played a couple copies of Spellbomb in my sideboard before, but now with Ending in the list, I don't have to play Spellbomb in my sideboard, so I can allocate those slots to, say, the Wear Tears and things of that nature, and I'm also playing 4 Chalice in that sideboard. But we'll check that deck out later. The first deck we're playing, like I said, not much different than what we've been playing the last few times on stream, but we are doing the 4 Swiss Spears because I feel like the curve needs to be lower. Sideboard, pretty sure is exactly the same as it was in the last league. I've liked this sideboard pretty well, but let's see how the 4 Swift Spears do for us. And I also like just kind of having 21 mana plays as well. That's nice. Curve looks a lot nicer. A bunch of 1s. Bone Crusher kind of counts as a 2 and a 3, but we're less heavy at the 3 slot, which I think will be good. So let's go ahead. We got the cards. Let's hop in a league, shall we? Modern League. Boom. Let's hop in there. Excited to try this out. Swiss Spear did feel pretty good yesterday when we had it on turn 1. Just need to make the curve of this deck a little lower. A little more reasonable. 23 drops is a lot of 3 drops. Because the reality is, Bone Crusher Giant is a 4-3 for 3 some of the time. So, like, I just really think it's important to have more cheap spells. And there are obviously other things we could try, too. There's, like, I'm sure a variation of this deck that could play, like, Lava Dart. You'd obviously have to play way more mountains if you did that, but alright, they are playing 4 color, which is good. This is very good testing for the event this weekend. So far with the Red Obosh decks, we've done very, very well against these Yorion piles. This hand is not gonna do. 1 land is not it. That is it, though. Fury is a good way to pressure Ren, but obviously I can stomp a Ren as well. I think I just get rid of the Fury here. Don't really want a 2-for-1 myself at all. Sure. Alright. I am going to play a Monkey because if he has Ren and minuses, I get to stomp the Ren, which is a good exchange for me, I think. It's a pretty even exchange. The worst case scenario is my opponent has Lightning Bolt here into Ren. Yep. Alright, that is not Lightning Bolt into Ren, so I'm fine with this. Sure, prismatic ending. That's fine. Yeah. Fine by me. I think I'm going to leave up Stomp here. Yeah, pretty sure I'm going to leave up Stomp. Yep. I'm assuming Teferi's coming to town here. Yep. No, just putting Yorion in hand. Interesting. I think I'm going to stomp my opponent and then just put a bone into play. They can do with that what they'd like. Okay. Well, there's another Fury for us. Which honestly isn't the worst. It can deal with an Omnath. Hopefully we can draw some mana to just cast it in the near future, but we'll see. There's the Omnath. This card is so bogus, man. Alright, what is the right way to play this? I almost wonder if I'm supposed to put Obosh in my hand, pitch Obosh to Fury this off, so then I still have the bolts to go at their face. Certainly some argument for that. Just try and close the door. It's awkward because... yeah, it's really awkward. I think that may be the play, though. I really do. Especially with this Den and this Ramanap Ruins. Like, they are very close to dead. I think I want to be aggressive. Because if I sit here and wait, the Omnath is just going to invalidate everything I do. Literally everything. So, yeah, let's do this. The more I play against this card and see this card, the more I just really, really hope they get rid of this card. This card is just so ridiculous. And obviously I'm not confident they will because of the promo, but like, it's such a stupid card, man. The amount of games that come down to Omnath are the issue specifically. Oh, he just has a second one, of course. Yeah, sure, dude. Yep. And now, no matter what he does with this, it's good. He's either getting mana or gaining another ridiculous amount of life. Just no winning for me in this scenario. Yep. And here comes Fury. Solitude. Alright. I'm gonna turn off these auto... turn them off too late. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I was supposed to wait on the Fury. Oh, boy. I can't kill this, but they still have Yorion. Debating if I even want to keep playing this one. I think we're good. You know what? Let's just move on. I could try and fight through this game, but in the interest of our time, let's just move on because we've got testing to get done today, and I'm not going to try clawing through that kind of position, I don't think. Seemed very bad for me, so let's just move on. It's fine. Opponent had quite the draw, having 2 Omnaths. Alright. So how many Blood Moon effects do I want in this matchup? Maybe I don't need this many. I guess the Moon dies to removal easier than Blood Moon, so I think I'm just going to go down to like 2 Blood Moons. The card can be really good, but it can also suck. So let's just have a couple copies. I do like them better on the play than on the draw, I will say that much, but... Come on, opponent. Okay. Classic 2 Blood Moons in my opener. I do think this hand is good enough, but it is an awkward one for sure. But I am going to keep this. Just need to draw a land, and it's pretty functional. Yeah, I think we're going to roll with it. It's obviously could be better, but I think it's better than the average 6. 24 land deck, so fairly high odds that we can hit one by turn 3. There we go. Perfect. The question will be, how do we play the next turn here? We'll see. Well, we may just be Blood Mooning. Yeah. Okay. Ren. So I'm definitely going to Blood Moon them here. It's like no question about it. Make their mana significantly worse. And then... do I kill the Ren? Probably. With the Fury. Can pitch the other Blood Moon, or I could pitch this Swift Spear. It's interesting too. I think it's the other Blood Moon though. And if they like Beseiju me, that's great. It's just a 2-for-1 on them. It ramps me very, very good if that happens. So yeah, let's do this. Question is it the Blood Moon or is it the Swift Spear? It could actually be the Swift Spear, because Blood Moon might give them more problems. Thinking about this more, I think the Blood Moon has higher upside. Go. Okay. We'll play this. And I'm going to pitch Lightning Bolt and Ox, I believe. The Blood Moon's a, like, okay pitch, too, actually. Because just hard casting this is not, like, a bad plan. If I hit lands, especially if he's going to Beseiju this, which could certainly happen. I actually think I'm going to do that. I think I like the way that lines up the most. Go. I don't hate our position right now, but I also don't love it either. It's, like, fine. Really depends if my opponent has another basic in their hand or another Fury. Nope, another Mountain. Sure. What does this do? Oh. Wild. Okay, so they're on the... They're on that version. Do I have to respond and kill this? I don't think I do. I think I can respond to the minus. Kill this. Okay, now they can't do anything with that. Pretty awkward, though. Oh, I see. I didn't realize the Vivian sacked itself off. Okay. I guess that card would be really busted if you could just pay 1 red mana and put Planeswalkers into play permanently. But honestly, with the way they print cards these days, would it really be that shocking? Look at Omnath. Anyway, that went okay for me, I guess. Hey, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate that very much. It's a variation of the M. Hayashi builds. He got me started on this Modern-Obosh kick. And it's a pretty good deck. It's, you know, I wouldn't call it tier 1 necessarily, but it's pretty strong and does reward type play, which is always a deck I enjoy playing. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I think I'm just going to hard cast this Bone Crusher Giant, to be completely honest. Just get another threat into play. Does leaving up Stomp do anything against the combo? I mean, if they have a copy of each of these cards again in their 80-card deck, good for them. I don't think I'm going to play around it. Let's just cast this. Like, it's so improbable that that would be the case that I'm just not even going to worry about it. If they do it, I guess. Not going to play scared. It's going to play aggressively here. Force my Blood Moon. Sure, dude. You have forced my Blood Moon. Yep. Okay. It's a Solitude, probably. Seems very likely that this would be a Solitude. It's an interesting draw with how many cards I have in the yard. Let's see. So, is there any world where it's actually better to do this than to do this? Especially if I think they have Solitude, which I do. This is like 100% Solitude. The way they played this screams Solitude to me. So I don't think I want to send the 1/1s here. If I just attack with these and see what happens. Obviously, I could also play the Seasoned Pyromancer, pitch this, draw 2 cards. If we hit a Stomp or a Bolt, I can kill the Solitude before it gets to block, which would then entice me to attack with these, which is interesting. Probably way worse value, though. I would prefer that they don't Solitude this card. Yeah, you know what? Let's just... Let's send these two. Yep. Sure. Forest. That's not really... Oh, because they want to get a Plains with this and be better against more Blood Moons. Well, little do they know, I don't have any more in my deck. So, they're just making their mana suck for no reason, but they don't know that. Yep. Okay. Would you like to block? No is the answer. Okay. And that's why we didn't send our 1/1s. Okay, play an Ox. Okay. Play this. Go. It's Fairy. Sure. Not very afraid of that one. They're gonna bounce a token? Sure, dude. Works for me. Works for me. An Ephemerate here would be really disgusting, but I don't know that this build plays Ephemerate. The Planeswalker build, I don't think I'm playing around it. If they have it, it really sucks, but yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Do I just like... They could have exactly a Bolt or like an Ice Fang Kotal, but I kind of want to fire up a Den here. I guess I could dash Monkey as well, but everything's going at their head here, I'll tell you that much. Regardless of what I do. This is less of a mana commitment, and I get to put Obosh in hand, and they're just dead to this, and they can't fetch anymore as well, so I kind of like this more. Just gives me more resources. Or do I fire up the Den? What? Awkward. Very, very awkward. Hate to see that. Alright, we're back. We are back, hopefully. Okay, like I said, I think I'm going to do the dash play here. Let's just go with that. I guess that's weaker to counterspell, though, too. I still think I like it more. Yeah, alright. Cool. Next game, we're going to probably run it the same. They clearly respect Blood Moon a lot in their list. So, but still think I'll keep the 2. Nothing else in the sideboard makes a lot of sense. Cool. I need to be very careful with my bolts now that I know that they're trying to combo me with Vivian. Need to be very, very cautious. Reveal this. Oh, boy. There are a lot of problems with this hand. There's no 1-drop. There's no good way to deal with a Fury. We do have a light up the stage, but I really don't want to have to spew removal. Blood Moon could be good, depending. It's kind of ridiculous that I keep opening Blood Moon when there are 2 in my deck. God, that's close, though. It can deal with a Wrenn, it just doesn't deal with a Wrenn well. Oh, boy. I think I can probably do better than this hand. But it's very close. Very, very close. It's just so weak to Wrenn, which scares me, but we could always just draw a Fury. A Fury or any of my 8 1-drops would be excellent. So I have like 12 good draws off the top here. 12 very good draws, and then obviously there are acceptable draws, such as a land. Oh, boy. Oh, God, this hand is so close. I think I'm going to keep it. This card is just like so good in these matchups that it's very difficult for me to throw it away. Oh, they're interesting. So doing that instead of Abundant Growthing. All right, well, like I said, land was an acceptable draw. Not a good draw, but acceptable. Yep. 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 That's annoying, but fine. Okay. Swiftspear was an insane draw. Now I can play Swiftspear Bolt and kill this. It's almost perfect, to be honest. Color is white, obviously, because I played it to Fairy. Yeah, we're just doing this. And this is why we added Swiftspear to the deck. Situations like this right here. Would have killed a Wrenn, too. I mean, this is just such a good card. It really is. Combat. Kill the Teferi, please. Go. Hopefully they don't have land plus combo. If they do, I lose. Nothing I can do about it. I'm killing that Teferi every time there. Sure, you have another one. I literally do not care at all. Sure, it's dead. Yep. It's probably dead. Yeah, I mean, I think I just, like, play Swiftspear, attack this, leave up, bolt, and stomp. Seems reasonable to me. Kill the Teferi again. Go. Assume they'll fetch a basic, but who knows? Then their mana is really awkward. They kind of need red. Another Teferi, huh? Okay, you got it, man. You can just keep redrawing for 3 mana, and I'll keep committing 1 mana to kill it. This is a fine exchange for me. And they just missed a land. Okay, that's really nice. So this is on white. So I think what I'm very likely going to do here is make their mana kind of awkward, right? I guess I do just, like, give them red if I Blood Moon them. They fetch... Problem is, what do they fetch here, right? They're losing blue if I cast Blood Moon. They will no longer have blue mana. But then I am dead to combo. So maybe I just keep being patient. Interesting. Yeah, you know what? I'm a fan of patience. Let's just kill Teferi for the 3rd time this game. And continue to represent killing their nonsense if they have it. Go. Sure. Ice Fang Codal. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Okay, well, our Blood Moon would have been good anyway. So I'm glad I didn't cast it. Ending My Swift Spear. Stomp your Codal. Like I said, I don't think this build plays Ephemerate, so that's pretty free for me. Alright, I think I just want to keep leaving up bolts all the time, so let's just deploy Bone Crusher. Just keep getting threats into play. Eventually, we will overwhelm my opponent. We've also got Light Up the Stage. I think we're in pretty good shape here. Omnath would be a little scary, obviously, but... God, I hate this card so much. Yeah, that's fine. I think I just have to let this happen. I could obviously try to double bolt it, but then I don't have bolts for their combo, which is probably an issue. Playing against this build is really annoying because I have to respect combo all game long. I don't know. I could just kill this with the trigger on the stack and then fire this up and put them on a 2-turn clock. I'm not used to having to play against this deck with the combo. What's up, Zach? How are you doing, man? Guess the question is, do we just say, screw it, beat me with the combo? It's close. The problem is, this card's just, like, too good. I think I just have to kill this. Like, I hate this play. I hate that I have to do this, but I'm pretty sure I do have to do this. I'm not happy about that at all. But they don't get to gain any life, they don't get to get mana, and now I have them on a pretty meaningful clock. So I can attack and light up the stage. I think that's probably what I do. Firing up Den and tapping out does not feel like it to me. Firing off my hazard doesn't seem correct yet either, so it could be better as a land drop too. Light it up. The old Splinter Twin advice, ignore combo, acquire victory. Well, the problem is they also had an Omnath, right? So it's like, I guess that's how I'm playing, is trying to win, but alright, well, I don't think the Blood Moon's doing very much, so I think I'm going to play this as a land and cast this, discard this, get a 1/1, draw 2 cards. I guess if I get 2 1/1s, that represents potential lethal, though. That's kind of interesting. Right, because that'd be 12 damage if I fire this up and attack. I really don't feel like that's a likely avenue to me winning the game, though. So I'm going to play this. I think I'd rather have the land drop, but it's close. Okay. Go. Yeah, it's really sick. It's really sick. It's, like, fine against them, but it's not good against them. Uh-oh. Well, do they have combo? Apparently not. They're just Omnathing me again. That's actually, I think, good for me, as weird as that is, as weird as that sounds. I can beat Omnath. I can't beat combo. Especially with all the Flame Slashes in my deck. There are 4 of them, so we'd love to draw one of those here, or a Fury. But we have a draw 3 waiting. Yep. Sure. Fine with me. Ramanap Ruins. Tap. 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 Cast this. Draw 3. Fury is pretty good here. So I can Fury the Omnath and then attack with this. Could also wait a turn, and then I could put Obosh in hand and Fury kill them both. I can put Obosh in hand. Yeah, I can wait until next turn and do that. It's a lot more value for me. God, but the Omnath is just so dangerous because of Yorion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have 7 mana, 8 mana. Yeah, I can't get a Bosch this turn. I'm saying next turn, Paul. Yeah, I know. Problem is, no matter what, they're going to get to Yori on me if they have a land drop. I think I just have to pass, as crappy as that is. God, that's so much mana for them, though. Oh, it's so bad. I guess, like... This is so wild. I guess one play I could make is I could Fury my own Ox. I could Fury the Ox in the Solitude and then replay Ox. Is that a play? I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. This seems pretty good, so I can just replay it immediately. And then they can't exile it. Is that not? That's 8 other cards. What's happening, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I didn't click that one yet. God dang it, Moto. Alright, go. Sorry about that, chat. Internet is giving me a lot of problems the last couple days. I'm not sure what the deal is, but hopefully we can get back in there. That was not an ideal time to DC at all. Even remotely ideal. No audio? Jesus Christ, dude. Yep. Jesus. Yep.
Discovery Houston, prep to ATO. Beautiful, beautiful.
Put a Bosch in hand. How are we doing with volume, guys? Sorry for the issues. My internet the last couple days has been... I don't know what in the world is going on. It's been really brutal. It's just like disconnecting every hour or 2 hours. It's been very frustrating. Through being hardwired too, which is just really stupid, but here we are. Sure. Sure. Go. Okay. Karmic Guide. Dude, give me a break. How are we doing now on the sound, you guys? Is it better? Yeah, we are legitimately going to lose the clock here. It's very stupid. Kill this. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. Slad HS, appreciate you. Frustrating thing is I think we would still have a very real shot to win this game if we had more time. Sure. Yep. That's a sign of weakness from them, at least. 6, 7, 8. Oh my god, it's so stupid. Do this. God dang it, man, that's frustrating. Go. No attacks here. Bolting something, sure. Yep. What I want to know is where this guy's lands are, man. He's almost 40 cards into his deck, and we have 8 lands in play. Like, give me a break. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, we're pretty dead here, unfortunately. Oh, that was unfortunate, to say the least. To say the least. Fair enough. How would I fix that? Do I just reset it? Yeah, I'm not really sure how to fix that either. That's very strange. Yeah, I know. And I'm not good with tech. Alright, things have gotten better. That's fair. Okay, well, it probably was a me issue, but maybe it corrected itself. Okay. Yeah, sorry everybody who's watching this. My internet the last few days, I don't know what in the world is going on, but literally every hour, 2 hours, it just keeps disconnecting, and it only disconnects for like a couple minutes, and then it comes back. It's doing that whether I'm streaming or not streaming. Okay. That hot Texas-style internet, yeah. Pretty much. Yeah, it's been really brutal. To be fair, I don't think we were winning that game if we had more time, but it's hard to say, to be honest. I didn't get to think through anything on those last few turns, which was pretty brutal, but alright, we'll keep this. We got a Blood Moon. Hopefully it's good against whatever they're doing. Got multiple answers to Monkey, so... Ooh, nice. Very nice. Slat HS, that sounds sick. I'm actually going to play Breach in the next league. We're going to play that prowess list that I did well with in Minneapolis with a couple changes. I added white to the deck for Prismatic Ending. Okay, Goblin Guide. Sure, beat me up. Another Blood Moon. Well, honestly, Blood Moon against Burn is not the worst. I'm going to let the boy attack me. I'm very worried about an Eidolon here, but there's really not much I can do about it, I guess. So, alright, well, Blood Moon is going to shut them off white. So not completely useless. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to let the Goblin Guide attack, kill the Eidolon, and then probably cast a 4-3, but we'll see. Because Eidolon is going to deal me more damage in the long run, I think. I guess maybe not. That's actually kind of tough, but I think Eidolon is more of a problem. Sure. Nice, thank you. Stomp this. Good play from the opponent, though. This was, I think, good play. I don't know. It depends if they wanted me to kill their Eidolon or not. Apparently they did because they played it this way, but I've still got to just make that play. The question is, do I cut them off white mana, or do I get a 4-3 into play? Cutting them off white mana might be a good line. It also means, like, all their lands that redraw can't redraw. Very cool, Slat HS. That sounds awesome. So why trying this Obosh deck out, Paul? This is very similar to what I won my arc. Because a guy named M. Hayashi has been playing it a lot. He's a really big red player. And he got some 5-0s, which made me then play the deck at the RCQ. I've been trying to, like, adjust it because I didn't like the mana curve. Okay, let's do this, and I think I am just going to shut off their white cards. Yeah. Well, that, I mean, makes blockers. Ryvan actually wasn't a terrible draw because... Okay. Really need to dodge, like, Searing Blaze specifically, but... Yeah, it's, typically I've been beating 4-color when I play it, but that one was a little different because they just had the threat of combo in their deck. Unfortunately. I could play Dragon's Claws in my sideboard of either deck, to be honest, but I don't think I want to do that. It's just, like, too narrow. Burn's, like, a fine deck, but it's just not popular enough that I'm willing to commit sideboard slots, I don't think. Well, they're attacking everybody, so safe to say I'm dead. Channel this. Cannot imagine they walked into me blowing them out here. Makes sense to me. I really need to draw a Fury just so badly. What did Goblin Guide reveal? Could pull up chat, I guess. What did Goblin Guide reveal? Show game log. Terrible. Oh, I think that's the right block. Just double bolt. Classic. I have a Blood Moon. Opponent has 0 white cards. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Maybe they do have white cards then. They did not have double bolt. So funny enough, if I hit a Lightning Helix, I'd still be in great shape. So I'm going to dash this. And attack, and hopefully we can hit a Lightning Helix. Give me a Helix, baby. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy! Interesting what I just did to this guy. Kill that, please. Okay, second main. Play a Swift Spear and leave up Hazard, I guess, is the play. That couldn't have gone any better for us. Sure. Eidolon. Unfortunate. Yeah, I just need to draw a Fury. Just please, Fury, one time. It's not a Fury. Oh, I guess one play I have is... Like, I could have put Helix, that is for sure. Yeah, I think I'm just going to pass. I don't want to go to 3 at all. I'm dead to land Searing Blaze exactly, but whatever. If they do it, I guess.
3, 2, 1, 0, 0. Discovery, go and throttle up. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary.
They definitely should attack. It's like absolutely no reason to not attack. Yeah. And I'm just going to chump block, and that's fine. I want to try and stay above 3 if I can. Would appreciate not just auto losing. Play this. Go. I could dash Monkey and hit them and deal a bunch, but that's probably poor. Let's just not worry about that. Go ahead. Please, Fury. Fury! Rift Bolt me? Or Skewer me? Sure. Well, I need a Fury. Just cannot find one. Deck just refusing to give me a Fury. Oh, we just have to say go until we draw a Fury. It's pretty much draw a Fury or lose game at this point. Soken'Zan would be interesting too, I guess. A lot of cards that just kill me, right? Unfortunate. Okay. These are awful. I almost wonder if I'm supposed to play Chalice against Burn. I think I am. After playing this matchup multiple times, I feel like I just need this kind of card to steal games from them, which means I'm probably going to cut a lot of my 1-drops. Which I know is like kind of weird, but some of them. I guess... I'm bringing Flame Slash. I just want to be the control deck here, I think, so I don't think I want Swift Spear. Try something like this. Yeah. Unfortunately, now we don't get Obosh, but I think Chalice just cheesing them out of games could be good. Well, we've got a Chalice, and we've got Fury, and... it's awkward. I can... God, I just, like, need another land. I don't know that I can actually keep this hand. I don't think I can. This hand is also very medium, but... oh, boy. Can play a game. Gonna get rid of a Fury. And probably a Flame Slash, to be honest. I think I'm gonna need a card like this to recover from this mulligan. I could just pitch both Furies, too. Just accept that I have 2 kills. Yeah, I actually like that. Bolt? Sure. I'm gonna go Dash Monkey, light up the stage. Two lands is like worst possible, but possible. Another thing I should have done here is I should have put Obosh in my deck. We'll do that in game 3. Just because it's not my companion anymore, it should, I think, still be in the deck. I think it would be a pretty good card. Sure. Dash attack, force them to have Lightning Bolt for this. I guess I could do this first. Let's do this first, in case I, like, hit a spell from them. Like a Searing Blaze, for example. They probably have a Bolt, but either way. Very annoying. Okay. I'm just gonna pass. Let's kill this. Alright, so that's a little bit of desperation from them if they're just popping lands off. I may Blood Moon them. Maybe a good time to Blood Moon. It probably is a good time to Blood Moon. I'm going to Blood Moon here. Let's cut off their white cards. They can get one of them off here, but it's pretty clear that they're flooding a little bit if they popped off their land immediately like that. So let's try and shut off a fair amount of their top decks. Okay, and they did not have a white card in hand, so now all of them that they draw are just dead, which is good for me. Okay. Sure. Searing Blaze. trigger take 2. Yep, you got it. Light it up. Let's go. I'm just gonna wait on the bolt for now. I believe. I could obviously bolt them and light it up again. Maybe that's worth it, because I have a Fury anyway to kill creatures. You know what? I am going to do that, actually. Let's bolt you. Oh, no, you're good, Zach. I saw that, man. Sorry I didn't respond. I'm pretty low on clock in this one, too, so I just want to be sure that we don't lose the clock again, because that's literally what we lost to in round 1, but DCing for 3. All right, go ahead, opponent. Swift Spear, sure. You can Fury that one off. Yeah. Okay, so they have 1 card in hand. Fury just has to be the best play here, right? I guess maybe not, because this is from a light up, so I want to use this. I don't think Fury is right, actually. I think we just want to go stomp and then cast. Okay. They're in huge trouble. The Blood Moon here is actually doing wonders for us. Not allowing them to redraw if their lands is big, and not having white available is big too. Not letting them fetch to thin is nice. Alright, combat for you. The play is actually stomp you. And then play a Seasoned Pyro, pitch Fury, get a 1/1, because then we just have lethal threats everywhere if they target this guy. So maybe this is a little bit better. But not where opponent wants to be. We may have stolen a game from Burn there. Okay. So the question is, do I want Obosh in my library? Is it better than any of these? There's some matchups where I like putting the Obosh in my deck, but I don't know that Burn is one of them. I think it's a little slow. It's certainly not expected, although what else would I have boarded in that doesn't let me play the stage? Actually, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to trim a light up, especially being on the draw. Let's try this. See if we can steal one from Burn here. This is not a good matchup. It's a little awkward because it's very slow, but I'm still keeping it. Yeah. Yeah, this is like worst possible. This into Eidolon is just going to be awful for me. There's, God, and then I'm not drawing well either on top of it. It's rough. Go. Please just don't Eidolon me. Just anything else. Just not a creature. No creatures here. Core Fire. Oh, Sanctifier in back? That's pretty annoying, but that's actually really bad. That's really bad for me. At least I can beat this card with Sokenzan, maybe. So now that I drew this Lightning Bolt, I think I need to wait on the Chalice. This one's going to be a problem, folks. This is why the Prowess deck I'm going to be playing in a minute is going to just have prismatic endings. We just have clean answers to cards like this. Yeah, yeah, this is really bad. Really, really bad. My god, dude. Boy. Would love a K return about now. I don't think we have much of a chance in this game. I might even have to pitch the Chalice to get a... So I absolutely need blockers here. Play this. We're gonna stage. Said it's got to be Soken's-on, I guess. Yeah. Chalice has potential to steal the game, so let's keep it. All right, Fury's kind of cool, I guess. Would not have hated. Now I look silly for not pitching the Chalice too, because we actually could have Fury away both Goblin Guides. Jeez, man. Okay. Maybe I should have just Chaliced for one instead of doing that Light Blade. It's rough. It's really rough. Okay, well there's a Soken's-on, so we can at least maybe not lose to this card, but problem is though, yeah, this is rough. Really, really rough. I need a red card. That's a start to how we win this game. Red card so I can Fury these away. Okay, that's a red card. And then I believe I'm actually going to Chalice on 2 because they've seen so many 1-drops already. I think that's almost certainly correct. And this will still let me cast my lightning bolts and things. Okay. Kill those. Go. We'll see what happens. A lot of 1-drops. That means if they're drawing spells, they're more likely to be 2s than 1s at the moment. Okay. 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 Interesting. Good. They play 20 of them-ish. So if they could start drawing some of those, or lands, that would be ideal. Okay. Well, opponent may have forgotten that this makes colorless creatures, unless they just have lethal here. I'll block. Looks like opponent did indeed forget that those are colorless. Okay. Alright, so I can bolt them and light up the stage. Hopefully we hit another Chalice, so I can Chalice on 1, and that almost cuts off their entire deck. The only thing that would kill me then is Rift Bolt, exactly. Or I could fire up Den and attack them, and then light up the stage. I think Bolt might be a little better, though. Is this... Yeah, Silkies, this is one of the decks I'm considering for this weekend, yes. Oh, God. I have 3 Chalices to draw to. Holding this doesn't... I guess holding... The problem is I have to tap out, so I don't even get to, like, hold this up. I think I just need to go for this. It's just like such high upside if I hit the Chalice. Blast Zone's actually pretty sick here, because that keeps me alive if they do draw a 1-drop, so I'm going to play that for sure. Go. Okay. You always peg me as a play the best deck kind of guy? No. I mean, I am that kind of guy, but at the same time, I can't finish games with 4-color very well, man. Like, it's... I don't know. I'm not the fastest player, but, like, that deck takes... Rift Bolt me or lose. Whoops. Well... I didn't realize Chalice for 2 countered... Whatever. Okay. Actually... Let's do it this way. Let's tap the mana first so I don't screw this up. Alright, well... Alright. That's the problem with it, man. Like, I hate that deck. I hate Omnath so much. I'm so sick of Omnath. Alright, well, now... This is pretty good. I'm gonna play this. Draw 2. Can dash this, hit them, get a treasure, and then next turn they die. Good. Yeah, let's see what we hit here. I don't think there's any way I kill them here, but... An Eidolon. That gets countered by Chalice, so no reason to cast it. Okay. Go. We win if they don't kill us right now. Yep. I think we agree. I agree, Silkies. They're almost certainly not going to ban it, but that card is egregious and should not exist. Let's complete channel this. Makes the most sense, I think. Alright, let's beat them up here. What a steal. This is by far one of our worst matchups. I guess that makes up for our DC Game 3 loss against 4-color last round. Yeah, it was. That's fair, Adam. Yeah, I just, like... I can't... And to be fair, like, even people that play that deck super quick, like, if you watched Ellenbogen play that deck, he's lightning fast. He plays PTQ in a row. So, like, there are, like, also outlying factors, right? Like, you can't really rush your opponent when you're the guy playing 4-color and they're playing at an even semi-reasonable pace. It's just, like, your opponent's going to tell you to screw off. Because, honestly, they should, because you picked the slow deck. It's not their problem that you picked a slow deck. Oh, I agree with that, too. All the fetches is also obnoxious. And you have to, like, think about the lands you're getting, too. Like, it's not the most obvious thing in the world. I don't know. It's I don't even know what to say about it. It's just a rough situation. And I feel like we're going to have it for a while. I'm also not even convinced it's, like, by far the best deck. Like, it is obviously one of the best decks, but I do think there are other very good decks, too. Ooh, so we're playing against Amulet. Sand is not... but they have this stupid little plant in the way of my monkey. These goddamn plant tokens, man. Oh, it's Glimpse? That's fair. Yep, you're right. How did you know it was Glimpse? Just because they let on this, you felt that? Oh, Glimpse is gonna mess me up. Maybe they don't block? That's fair, man. So they pitched a Violent Outburst, so we are definitely getting Cascade spelled next turn. It's like no way they don't have it. That's rough. Hopefully their Glimpse isn't super good, but they're going to have, what, 6 permanents? So here we go. Time to spin the wheel, I guess. Play this go. The list from this weekend's running Garden again. The one that won the challenge was on Garden, I'm like fairly certain. The Inferno Titan Hydroid Krasis sideboard amulet build with the Sakura Tribe Elder. To Blood Moon them now, so that's cool. Problem is they have a bunch of clues that they can pop, but so I Blood Moon. I guess I can Blast Zone on 0 later and blow these up. It's like unlikely, but yeah, that guy's list was wild. Regardless if it's right or not, like that's what Dewey's been testing. Like people just try what wins. It's just how it works, regardless if it's right or not. But I agree, you're right, it was more likely, I guess, to be Glimpse. I just wasn't thinking of Glimpse at the time. Alright, well, the Blood Moon paying some pretty big dividends here. So the question is, how do we want to play this? Like, problem is Season Pyro is not amazing here either. I wonder if I just put Obosh in my hand. Is that a real play? Put Obosh in my hand, next turn, Obosh. Like, Dragon Lord Atarka is probably strictly better than Titan. Yeah, it might be. Well, the thing about Inferno Titan is it's, I think, the answer to Magus, right? And Atarka requires you to have green mana, Inferno Titan doesn't. I think that's the idea behind it. Lighting up the stage here doesn't seem terrible either. Light up the stage and then maybe just hardcast this. And then if they Fury it, that'd be annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Yeah, I think I'm actually just going to do that. Let's get some cards. Okay. Cast. That is true. Yep. Yep. Okay. Bolt this. Attack you for 2. And then put Obosh in hand, I believe. That's hilarious. I can almost cast that. Not quite, but very close. Damage. Whoops. Get out of damage. Main phase. There we go. Put this in hand. Go. I feel like we're in pretty good shape, but they could definitely just, like, cast a Fury. Even if they just cast a Fury, though, I can just bolt it. Dead, dead, dead. Sure. Okay. I think I'm just playing Obosh here and playing Blast Zone. And Logan. They didn't have the 3rd land in time, so then we Blood Mooned them. Yeah. Fable, sure. We can stomp that away. Wouldn't want you having colored mana that isn't red over there. You don't need all that. Stomp this. So if I just play this, then I can cast both my 3-drops. I think that's the play. 2. Play a Spyro, pitch the Relic. Yeah, it's very good, Logan. It does come up against Rhinos. Let's do this. Okay, another Silken's on. Pressure now that I'm not feeling bad about where we are here. Fury, it'd be annoying. Does this deck even play basic lands? They probably play 1 or 2. Probably not very many, though. Good as Dark Depths entering with 0. Very. Okay, well, we stole that game. Time to bring in 4 Chalices. Probably want the Flame Slashes for Omnaths as well. Okay, so as far as my game plan, okay, they play a single forest. I guess that makes sense. Can still cast Outburst that way. They're obviously going to bring in like forces and stuff this game, but actually good. I don't feel like it's particularly good, to be honest. It's like fine, but I definitely want to be able to interact with their creatures. Just killing them quickly is not a thing that's very likely to happen. There's also a question of if Obosh is supposed to be in my deck. I don't think I want those here, because I'm bringing all the Flame Splashes too and stuff. Could maybe see trimming down on Fury. In this matchup, I kind of just want to cast this for 5 mana, and I don't want a billion 5-drops in my deck, so I'm probably not going to put a Bosch in my deck either. Swift Spear's coming out, and trim a Fury. Try that. Is Magus of the Moon good enough? Sand's pretty medium. I think with all the Chalices, we can probably do better than this too, to be honest. But I will say, Magus does dodge the Fury, though. And it's probably bad. Alright, let's mulligan this. There we go. Alright, keep. I almost want to get rid of the Bone Crusher, to be completely honest. I like this card a lot. I'm going to get rid of the Bone. Bone can, like, kill plant, though, so maybe that's better than the Spyro. Alright, I've changed my mind. Let's keep the Bone Crusher. Cast. Go. We're gonna save the Chalice until next turn. I can on Blood Moon if they want. If they're able. Combat. Attack. We'll see if I can hit a basic. Hit one of their basics. Come on, Ragavan. Okay. Second main. I think I'm just gonna Chalice them and cast Bone Crusher Giant. I don't want a Blood Moon yet. This just puts them under a lot of pressure. And if they had Force, I would hate to give them Blood Moon and Chalice. So let's do this. So they could Force of Negate, or... Alright, let's do this. It is pretty bad into Fury. That is true. It is really bad into Fury. Do we just do nothing? Or should I just Blood Moon? I'm quite afraid of getting forced, I'm not gonna lie to you. But maybe they didn't play around Chalice because I'm an Obosh deck. Maybe they... I mean, they still would have brought it... Like, if they had Force, they would have brought it in. We could just do nothing and be patient, but... And maybe that's okay. I guess let's just do nothing. Doing nothing seems acceptable. Let's just pass it over. Not play around Blood Moon if I didn't slam it here. They probably still kind of have to in some regard, but okay. Rhinos does play Blood Moon themselves, but it's still pretty reasonable against them. It also helped me Monkey hit one of their basics, so they still just... Kill that. Okay. Let's attack them again. Oh! We hit a Fury. Interesting. Okay. Ask their Fury. That's something. Problem with it is it's very bad to them having a Fury, obviously. We could also just... We could Blood Moon them. I'm less afraid of Force now, and I do like cutting them off of Omnath and Risen Reef here. And just making their mana all around kind of bad. Huh. It's interesting, for sure. Very, very interesting. Yeah, I know it is. I'm mostly worried about Risen Reef plus Fury. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of Risen Reef, Fury, and then their Fury cantrips. That would be really, really bad situation because we have our own Fury that we can just hard cast later. So I wonder if I just play the Moon. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play a Moon. Maybe I'm playing a little too safe, but... Yeah. Sure. Okay. Now I could go just, like, cast Fury, kill your guy, attack you. Could also just go bolt your guy, attack you, and then we can light up the stage and keep this to kill his... It's fine, let's do that. Combat. Just like building up mana and increasing my options. Colony Garden, sure. Second main. And then I could just cast this. I think I'm just going to cast this. Obviously not amazing against Fury. I could just continue to do nothing as well. and just wait on this, because if they have Fury, they're going to play Fury. So I'm just losing a treasure for no reason. You know what? Let's just continue to... If they want to Fury me, they're not getting 2 cards out of it. I think building up the treasures is really quite good for me right now. Especially because if available this turn, yep, and then Fury. Oh, Foundation Breaker, Hardcast, sure, is. And that comes, okay, so that's really good. Combat. Okay. Play this. Would love to hit another. Fully expecting a violent outburst here. 7 things in play. Okay. Dude. Annoying, but certainly beatable. Yep. The nice thing is my opponent has no colored mana at all. And let's Flame Slash this. They're cool. Yeah, Season Pyro is a really good card, dude. I was actually trying Season Pyro in Mono-Red Prison and Legacy last night, too, which if we do get the Legacy today, the bad Goblin Rabblemaster, it, like, obviously gives you a less quick clock, but it gives you some level of consistency in a deck that just has a lot of redundant garbage that it draws. The worst part of it, though, is that it's double red. Just, like, pretty awkward. It's much worse than Fable, I think, but still an interesting one that I was trying. I also want to try and play some games with... Well, it's been a tough league so far, but 2-1. We've had some real battles. Played 3 matches in almost 2 hours, so it has not been a fast one by any means. But alright, last time this guy played, he was playing Demir Mill. That was a week ago. No way he's playing Demir Mill again, right? Double Sokenzon's a little awkward, but I do think this hand is potentially good enough. I mean, I'm gonna keep it. I'm not even going to try and act like I know what it means. I'm just going to play a Swift Spear and attack. That's fair, man. What in the world? Oh, it's just Red Prison? Okay, interesting. Opponent is on Mono Red Prison. Okay, combat. This is going to be a weird match right here. Mono Red Prison versus Mono Red Obosh. By the case. That's why we left the Stomp in our hand. Max to the Moon, Blood Moon, sure, dude. So stupid. Yeah, a little awkward if they have Chandra, I will say. I wonder if I just hold the Stomp in case they have Chandra later and we just untap and put Obosh in our hand. Then I could at least kill the Chandra. Or Karn. Karn's another very real thing. As per usual, I don't really know what's happening. And for now. Go. Modern Taxes, it's the best deck I haven't tried. So the problem with a deck like that is that's another one I really can't man very well on Moto. I hope that I can get some... Okay, Blood Moon. That's, cool, I guess. Play this. Huh. I should play Doomsday? Dude, get out of here. I guess Doomsday is a, like, pretty quick deck, though, in the sense that, like, once you've resolved your pile, you win pretty fast after that. Okay. That's fine. Second main. Do I just cast a Bone Crusher? Is that, like, a real play? I kind of want to be honest. Yeah, I'm just casting one of these bad boys. A little more heat on the table. Next turn, I can float a mana with Sokenzan, play the new Sokenzan, play a Bosch, and I can just Fury for 8 damage divided, so we can just kill literally everything. Do they have their own Fury? I feel like they have their own Fury. I'm not going to block. It's like a very obvious I have a Fury play. That is fair. Yep. That. Thank you, deck. Honestly, I don't even know that I want to Abosh. I might just cast Fury, kill Fury, and Elemental. It seems a lot better. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll try a League with Doomsday. I could definitely play a League with Doomsday. I'm going to try getting some Legacy Leagues in the next few nights at minimum. It's just very difficult for me to man Brainstorm on Moto and Ponder. And I get pretty pissed off when I like misclick on those cards. Bridge? Oh god. So I'm gonna have to burn them out with bolts. Oh, it's just gonna be annoying. Go. Guess I could play another Sokenzan, and I mean I could Fury here, but it just doesn't do anything. Like these don't matter at all, so I'm just gonna continue to sit here until we can find some burn. 2 bolts will be lethal, so we do have Stomp to the face as well, but Fury I'm just gonna save. Oh, you're right. You're right. I forgot about the Chalice. Well, I knew this got countered, but I forgot this would get countered for whatever reason. Anyway, yep. I guess, yeah, so bolts. Go. I don't really know how I'm gonna win. Trying to figure it out. It's going to be a very difficult avenue to victory. I am ahead on decking opponent. Yes, that is true. Uh-oh. Oh, God. That is messed up. Okay. That sucks. It's not like that big of a deal, but annoying nonetheless. Alright, that's a pretty good one. Pitch my 1-drops. Okay, play this. Go. The problem at this point is, like, nothing they draw is uncastable, so the bridge is just going to lock us both out of the game for a very long... Okay. Yep. Cast this. More Blood Moons. Yay! I'm not even going to waste my time. It's just... I guess at this point I'm kind of just playing for information. I don't know if that's even worth it, though. I wonder if I should just concede. I don't know that I can beat this card. Because my blast zones are off. Just gotta be bad for me. Yeah, I don't think I can win. Let's just go to the next game. I generally do not think I can beat Bridge plus Chalice. Alright. Sprees. Sprees and Ox. And that's probably all I want here. I think Swiss Beer's terrible in this matchup. This is not one where I'm trying to rush out my light ups. Relic is kind of medium too, I guess. Is Relic worse than... It does redraw. And it also eats their Seasoned Pyromancers, but it is bad if I'm on the Ox. Could bring in Flame Slash as like another answer to Fury, but I don't think I need that. Alright, let's just do this. Yeah, Blood Moon I guess could have come out too. Yeah, maybe you're right. We have a turn 1 monkey. It's about all this hand does, though, unfortunately. Yeah, it's really awkward. The awkward thing, Larry, is I just, like, a lot of my cards are bad. But you're right. Blood Moon should have been Flame Slash, I think. Either way. Turn 1 monkey. Is turn 1 monkey good enough with the bolt protection? I do kind of like my hand. I like Spyro a lot in this matchup. And because they're a Chalice deck, they probably don't play cards like Lightning Bolt. They may play Spikefield Hazard. I would believe that. I think I'm going to keep it and be a little greedy. They could Fury it off, but... Oh man, if we don't draw lands, I'm in big trouble though. Probably a little greedy. I'm going to mulligan it. Alright, this one's a lot better. I need all my lands. I probably get rid of a Seasoned Pyro here. It's either that or Bone Crusher. So in theory, it could be best to get rid of the Bone. It's close, though. He might have Ragavan. I'm going to respect the potential of that, at least. Oh, Gemstone Cavern. Gross. Very gross. Very disgusting. A Chalice me on one. There it is. The Chalice. Den. Go. Wow, this guy is playing Legacy over here. Alright. I think I'm actually just going to play the Bone Crusher here. I like the cards that are in my hand for the most part. I don't really want to deploy this yet. Ramonap Ruins, I think. This. Go. Okay. Sure. That's annoying, and then they kill my Bone Daddy. That gets countered, so that's a good pitch. I guess I... God dang it, this... Pitching Bolt and pitching a Den, I think. I'm gonna play this tapped. Oh my god, man. They hit a Fury. That is just sickening. How about I draw a Fury? This is like pretty to kill their Fury. But the Chandra is also a massive problem. Oh, God. Difficult with my 1-drop shut off. I can only kill it with Furies. Which is pretty rough. Is be a little greedy next turn. Can even try to light up to hit an untapped land, but that's probably pretty wild. Let's just cast this, and I'm killing Chandra. I don't know if that's a good play or not. It's just, this is just too dangerous. I just have to kill that. That's a tough call. A lot of things can go wrong either way, but I think the Chandra just letting my opponent see more cards is a problem. I'm really worried about a second Chandra here. Just tick down. Yep, that's what they have to. Did. Don't think I really had a good out to that. Yeah. Yep. I can get 1/1s back. Huh. How do I win? Fury? Like land plus Fury? Man, so bad. And they have Ruins. Does getting 2 1/1s really do me anything? No, not really. Very little. Hey. Alright. Let's see what happens. Alright, well, Mono-Red Prison got me. It's pretty unbelievable how good their hand was. They had no manipulation at all. They had 1 card draw off Chandra. Meanwhile, I was Pyromancering and lighting it up. And we still drew worse. It's very frustrating. But what can you do? A lot of 3/2s with this Obosh deck. If not, then... I'm gonna keep it, but it's a weird one. They're on a mulligan. Shadow. Yeah, this is probably just red-black. Unless they're Shadow without a companion, but that seems really unlikely. They're probably just the Grief deck. Okay. They could, I guess, be Jund, too. Do I want to leave up removal for Monkey? Or do I just want to get the Relic rolling? I guess leaving up Bolt to, like, Bolt Ren and then Bolt Ren again isn't terrible either. But I have that option regardless. Just in case I have another one, and they're just trying to take both my Blood Moons. Yeah, they are Jund. They did have a Ren. Okay. How good is Ren even right now? Kind of medium because of the Relic. Do I even need to kill it off? Probably not. I'm not going to worry about the Ren yet. Especially because it's awful against Blood Moon, too. Other hits target nothing. Okay. Really. Alright. Now I might double bolt the Ren. Because I feel like they're going to Boseiju here. This feels very much like a Boseiju or an Abrupt Decay. I'm going to double bolt this off the board. No, it's not like able, and I'm just not going to play this into an Abrupt Decay. We'll just keep making them hold up 2 mana all game long. It's going to be very bad for them. I'm probably just going to light it up. I guess if I put a Bosch in my hand, the light up will... Alright, that's not the best, but could be worse, I guess. Okay. No, my Blood Moon. I'm gonna dash this.